Hey everyone, FPS Shazly here. Welcome back to 68 NATO campaign, back from the Rona. It sucked. Get your boosters. Don't recommend it. It's weird because last summer when my fiance had it, I think I was somewhat freshly boosted or vaccinated, and it felt like the lightest of colds, but this time it was like a full-on flu. And the funny part is we were like 3 days away from getting boosted, so that's the ironic part. Rehab and repair. All right, let's get these bad boys loaded up. I'm not gonna worry about the, just gonna do well, that only takes 15 minutes. We'll just do that for now, sounds good. 010, okay, so we got a large swath of territory that we're hanging out in here. Let's give it a save ski. Oh, okay, it's been almost 2 days. So we may get some false positives here. Still debating if whether or not I want to turn on like that target submarine thing. I forget how to do the debug mode, but we'll check it out. Come on in there, Shug. Shug. Weak dock to weak layer 125. Oh, it's a nice. Pretty nice depth. 263, huh? Let's do the old 10,000 kill yards and let's do it. Broken moderate breeze. Oh. Maybe I can try and figure out how that correlates to... Yeah, I think there's a way to figure out how that correlates to sound in the configuration file. That's something to look at too, because they do tell you what it's gonna be like. Guesses for sound. I'm gonna guess like 85 or 89 dB. Let's check it out.
On sonar, new contact bearing 349.
83.
9,
okay.
Designated Sierra 1.
What do we got here? Sierra 1.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering I.
Not a submarine.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots. Come left to 26.
Alright, we're just gonna get right beneath this layer. Doesn't seem like there's anything up here at the moment. Weak duct, weak layer. So what should the minus on this guy be? Like minus 10? Going underneath this layer? Just want to check on these stats I got. I got all the supposedly the modifiers for ducts and layers. Oh, very weak. Okay, so 5. Should be about minus 5 dB. Expecting 31.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 261. Designated Sierra 2.
Just 1, huh? Just 1 dB. Interesting. Looking like a whiskey.
Sonar, Sierra
What?
2 is classified as
Did the wrong profile. Dumb question. What mods are you running for the game? I'm running dot mod, and then I also modified active sonars to be half as strong because I thought they were a little too powerful in this 68 mod. Not just the Soviet sonars, mind you, but the American sonars as well. Want to try and upload that somewhere, just haven't gotten around to it yet. And then I got a little mod here to make the tube selection green because I'm colorblind and the red's a little hard to see. It makes more of a difference in the stock game since dot mod changes all this to be blue. And then like the overmap. I don't know if you saw the overmap, but Someone else made that overmap, but I put it in here, the more contrasty top bathymetrical overmap. Iced Helix, hello. Have you tried running the Epic mod recently? No, I'm gonna stick with dot mod from here on out. Alright, does CR2 have friends? That is the question.
Make depth 300 feet, dive by.
I shouldn't cavitate at 10 knots here.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuver.
I meant to look up cavitation tables, forgot to do that again as well.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Stream of Dangerous Waters. I'm not sure when I'm next going to stream Dangerous Waters. I've played a lot of Dangerous Waters. And the bugs of Dangerous Waters are it's kind of hard for me to see past them. It just gets annoying. It gets frustrating. It's like, all this stuff could have been fixed. But I think I may stream. I still have to finish the 688i game campaign. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that because I have to like redo that whole sub campaign. But I think I'm going to do sub command after this campaign because I never did the 688i in sub command. I did it in DW with RA. Oh, we're in the whiskey baffles, huh? Lovely. Don't know which way he's going. Oh, we're kind of close to losing them. Ooh, okay. Okay, we got a course away. Roger, roger. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the Jedi cut these down like butter. They're rather kind of useless.
Come right to 257 Helm I.
Okay, we only got 2 knots of closure, but I don't want to lose contact, so we're just gonna putz along here for a little bit till we gain some ground. We can speed laps, speed it up. Don't need to sit around here waiting. I think we can squeeze out another knot.
Make turns for 1 knots. Maneuvering I.
Best part about this is it's just going to get better as we get closer. I'm going to guess this guy's a soul boat, but we'll just go in and deal with it. You never know. When we get a little closer, stop and take a listen here. All right, let's stop real quick and take a listen. A6, hello.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering I. Con sonar, new contact bearing.
Ooh.
282. Designated
Outa.
Sierra 3.
Another whiskey? Yeah.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as submerged.
Well, there's 2 boats. This puts them in the realm of possibility for the target here. CR3 is louder, in fact.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Glad to hear you're better. Thanks, A6. I'm maybe 90 or 95% of the way there. It's slightly lingering and more than slightly annoying. I may sound a little congested at the moment.
Come right to 269 helm aye. Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Oh. What are you doing, CR3?
Con, helm, steady course.
But in case anyone was wondering, I'm streaming today because I'm out of town this weekend. I think after the Halloween thing, I said I was going to be out of town the next weekend, and that's just been pushing it back and back because of the COVID. So I've yet to do that out of town, but that will be this weekend, hence the Thursday stream. Let's slow down here. We don't need to accelerate.
Make turns for
Our date with destiny here.
maneuvering aye.
We'll figure out what the heck CR3 is going to settle into. Is it just below 300 feet that the lights, the pretty lights go away? What is the depth? 300? 350? No, it's not 300. Okay, well, CR3 figures out what he's doing. We're keeping like parity with CR2. We're not losing or gaining. It's not the end of the world, but what the heck is CR3 doing?
Come left to 236 helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
It's a weird positioning. CR2 is going to hear my torpedo for CR3 eventually, but that's what we got to work with. So let's close on up on the old CR3 there.
Make turns for 1, 2 knots. Maneuvering aye. Come left to 223 helm aye.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 020. Contact is in the baffles.
We're going to pop out
Con,
CR2's
helm,
baffles.
steady course.
Bearing 253 to Sierra 2 is when we'll pop out of CR2's baffles. Did I do that math right? I don't know. May not have done that math right. No, I did not do that math right. Ooh, turn to starboard. Won't complain about that. No, no, no. Let's slow down to 10 right now.
1, 0,
Maybe I should retry this baffle math. Okay, his course is 257. So the opposite bearing for that is 77 plus 30. 107 is the bearing from Sierra 2 to me when the baffles ends, plus 180. 287, so 10 more degrees. That's more like it. 287.
Come right to 2, 3, 4. Helm aye.
Let's get close. Let's get really... I was thinking about like launching from back here, so when Sierra 2 hears the torps shoots more ahead, but now let's just get close because they're only going... My torps only go 17 knots before they enable. It's gonna take a while to get there, so let's get in there close. Okay. Yeah, you can't really hear us too well. Let's speed it up a little bit.
Make turns for 1, 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I don't know if it slows down, you might be able to hear us, but they haven't done any slowing down really so far, thankfully.
Come right to 2, 3, 9. Helm aye.
Okay, so maybe Sierra 2 was doing the weird thing initially? I'm not sure. I have 1,500 yards, I think is good to go. And we're there.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 8 knots.
Alrighty, let's do it. Shoot.
Shoot 2-3.
Con helm. Steady course.
They gave you time to run, but not time to enable. I want time to enable. Maybe more so than time to run. Range to the torpedo, okay, 0.1 kiloyards. Bearings 250 plus 9.8 kiloyards, what does that mean? Fraxar, hello. Yes, indeed. It's Sucklead. The sick lead Sucklead. Yeah, I had to take a week off at work. It wasn't like hacking, coughing, horrible. It was just like a bad flu. Maybe a standard flu. But it was all really just kind of up in here, just like, ugh. Sit on the couch and let images flash on the TV. I'm still like, maybe like 90-95%. It's still kind of lingering. Not 100% done with it. Yeah, it sucks. Don't get it. Avoid it. It's been a long time since I've had the flu, but I remember that. I feel like that I remember that ending. That ends much sooner. The worst part may have been like the night sweats. There were a few nights and night sweats, just wake up drenched. It's always terrible, especially when it starts getting colder out. Echinacea tea? I think I've heard of that before. Let's keep this bad boy passive, why not? I don't know, yeah, that's my, maybe not, sound. Okay, yeah, the routine is generally enable passive to go faster, then switch to active. So we'll do active. Oh, look at that. It switches to red on the map. I don't know if I've noticed that before when you set it to active. Well, that's usually when it's enabled and active. Gamers Unite. How's it going, man? You are late. What's the excuse? It's the acquisition range. 1,000 yards. We'll hold them off as long as we can. Standing up a new room is being handed off tomorrow for International Black Friday. It's International Black Friday tomorrow. 3 to 7 billion simoleons. Sweet Googa Mooga. Turn it on.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure.
No. No.
Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 2.
Oh, we're tracking Sierra 3. I was like, I didn't see any trains, any launches. That's fine. Get this guy in there first, then deal with Sierra 2.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing.
Alrighty.
2, 4, 9.
Let's go,
breaking up.
let's go this way.
Come right 2, 3, 5, 9. Helm I.
Make turns for 1, 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Probably should have come to port.
Make turns.
We're in the baffles for that
2.
guy, so let's just like
Make turns for 2.
just go for it.
Knots.
Con, sonar, we are cavitating. Con, sonar, no longer cavitating. Con, sonar, lost contact.
Make turns for 5. Make turns for 1. Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering I.
Con, sonar, regained contact.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 8 knots.
Okay, you can't hear me for crap.
Make turns for
Oh
1,
my gosh, he launched
5
quite the
knots.
spread.
Maneuvering I. Make turn.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Make turns for 2, 6 knots. Maneuvering I.
Come right 2, 0, 6, 7. Helm I.
Make depth 850 feet, dive I.
Whiskey seal clubbing,
Helm,
yeah.
steady course.
This may very well be the target group. There's more than one whiskey.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 2, 9, 2. Contact faded.
I'm going to go with more of a thread the needle
1, 0,
approach here.
6. Helm I.
They launched a pretty decent fan of torps against me. I don't think I have enough juice to just outleg that northernmost torpedo.
Con, helm, steady course.
He got a really decent counterfire on me. It's atypical for these AI, but I think their competency is on the dice roll.
Con, dive at 850 feet, dive by.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 2-6 knots.
Hey, you know, when it comes to snapshots, there's not much more than luck involved. That submarine sonar always sounds silly. Blum. Blum. I don't know that I ever realized that these, like, active intercept lines, like, they maintain the thickness as you zoom in. I thought it was always, like, a relative thickness. Okay, there's a torp, the southernmost one. It's a relative thickness, oh god. Yep, they are fast. But that's about it. I think they're fast-ish. Faster than my torps, at least. Well, not the Mark 45. Overflown by the chopper or plane, get a torp dropped on me without like 45 seconds of starting an encounter. Dot mod must have nerfed that, because yeah, that's kind of, I feel like that behavior has gone away. But yeah, I remember that from the stock game. They were way too good. Guidance system, it has one. It'll do something. Okay, there's the other torp. But you could always tell like they were doing something kind of like to get the action going. The AI would just kind of like pick you up right away. It was a little biased. Like it's a big ocean, finding me that quickly. Still have not gotten the northernmost torpedo out of the baffles yet. Should be any second now. If it were that easy, people would stop building subs for sure. Yeah, dot mod is a strict upgrade over the stock game. There's not really, I don't think there's really anything I miss over the stock game. I guess the one exception is another mod, which is the 1990 realism mod for the stock game. That's a really good one. Did it go circle search? Let's come this way. This middle torpedo is not going to acquire. Now he's snaking.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Excuse me, but we're well outside his secret cone, so let's turn around.
Make turns for 10 knots. maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
We were almost going parallel to that middle torpedo. Not a bad thread job down the middle there. That guy just pinging me relentlessly. Yep, yes sir, Bab. I don't even think we'd be hearing him if we weren't pinging. So we might as well take advantage of it. Let's just zip on over his way.
15 knots, maneuvering aye.
And close this distance as much as possible. He's going to keep pinging.
0 knots, maneuvering aye.
Finally got your phone on the guest Wi-Fi network at work. That's always a good thing. Alright, let's slow down.
Make turns for 10 knots, maneuvering aye. Make turns for 3 knots, maneuvering aye.
Con sonar regained contact.
Make depth 450 feet, dive aye.
Make turns for 1.
What's this dill hole doing? All the pinging.
Maneuvering aye.
I wonder if he's actually like kind of heading this way. I'm gonna guess yes.
Knots.
Con, helm, steady course.
I probably wouldn't have hurt to try and recenter myself a little bit, but we're good. Yeah, if it were that easy to find subs, people would indeed stop building subs. All right, Monsieur Gay. What are you up to? We're not developing a solution for you. You need to figure out where you're at. Oh, okay. Heading this way. Let's kick it out some direction. I guess this way is fine.
Come left 2, 6, helm aye.
I stop pinging. No, still pinging. Intermittently.
Con, helm, steady course.
Con, dive at 450 feet, dive aye.
Over or under? Closer or further? I'm gonna say closer. When the solution comes in closer than 8 kiluyards, I'm gonna say closer. Ooh, a good bit closer. Alright. Well, alright there, Booba Joe.
Come left 2.
Tack wide on him here.
4, helm aye.
Make turns for 15 knots, maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
He's closing in hard. He's going to be slowing down soon. I think when he reaches, I don't know what he's going to be reaching for, some kind of datum.
Con, helm.
What that
steady
datum
course.
is, I don't know.
Come left 2, 175.
Oh, it's
helm aye.
canted back a little bit here. It's closing quickly.
Con, helm, steady course.
Do the old end around on him. Could probably launch a spread of torch, but we don't need to. We'll do it right. Kind of wish the range field would tell me if it's like opening or closing. Sometimes it's this rounding error, or it's like it could be changing like beneath its precision. It's kind of hard to see. I assume we're still closing. I want to speed up time, but the second I do, he's going to slow down and hear me. So I'll be for naught. It's interesting that the intercept point for Sierra 2 is slightly processing there. Usually if you're like heading towards them, it's static, so I'm just curious why that's moving. Probably something to do with the fact that kind of moving away from them. Cable vendor completely miscabled 2 racks. 1 rack got the other's network cable, saw the hosts in both racks built out wrong. Well, that sucks. Maybe I should have just gone quiet and launched a torp up his nose back there instead of doing all this. I actually wonder when he would have picked up that 17 knot torpedo at this speed. He's not hearing much. All right, let's go perpendicular.
Come right to 198, helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Usually when the AI does this, they're usually driving to some point to like then slow down. I wonder what that point is going to be. Boom. He keeps pinging. Boom. Bong Julio. Give me TP for my bunghole. Is Bungholio actually something that's said, or is it Cornholio? Been a long time since I watched Beavis and Butthead. Are you threatening me? Didn't that happen when he drank too much soda? Isn't that what it is?
Come right to 234. Helm I.
Ardwin Black, thanks for subscribing. I don't know if you're here or not. Or if that was just a channel subscribe, but thanks anyway.
Con, helm, steady course.
He's still churning and burning. He's still going 13 knots. He's still cruising. I think those torps all ran out of juice finally. Or am I mistaken? No, I think they ran out of juice. I swear that takes like so much longer when you're in time lapse. 21 kilojards. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. Doesn't seem like they've gotten that far yet. You're here. Oh, great. Glad to have you. TP for my bunghole is sung by Eminem and Just Lose It. That disturbed cover of Shout 2000 on their debut album, self-titled album, for some reason has a Vanilla Ice reference in it. I don't know if it's ironic or not. But he's like, ice, ice, baby. Like, why are you referencing Vanilla Ice? Alright, let's do this thing. Let's start
Come right
moving
to
like we're getting in behind him here.
Helm I.
I think this actually just clicked up a notch. I think this is at 4.3 kilojards. Oh yeah, Just Lose It. Okay, I was thinking of Lose Yourself in the Music the moment you want it. No, but Just Lose It. Wah! So that song. Just Lose It. Wah!
Con, helm, steady course.
The original Shout. I like Shout 2000 just because that's the one I knew first. But they're both good. I actually do unironically enjoy Never Gonna Give You Up as well. It is a fine 80s song. It's just a fine 80s song. Standard, maybe standard's a better word. Okay, maybe I got a little aggressive. We've closed 300 yards, but we're fine. About to hit that inflection point. He's still going, man. He's just freaking trucking. I feel like he's gonna slow down any second.
Come right to 326. Helm I.
Got rickrolled too many times. Yeah, I remember back in like the late 2000s going to the Mac store with my friend, and it seemed like every like 5 minutes someone was putting rickroll on a computer there.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I. Con,
I think rickroll was still relatively new at that point. Maybe not. Maybe like 5 years old at that point. But yeah, Ice Ice Baby is weird. It's like, how can you just go listen to the Queen song instead? That he ripped it off from. Vanilla Ice is best though, maybe from like the second Ninja Turtles movie. Go Ninja, go. Oh, Vanilla Ice. It's surprising Vanilla Ice did not go the way of Milli Vanilli.
Come right to 358 Helm I.
Ah, well.
Make turns for
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Con, helm, steady course.
make turns for 3 knots, maneuvering I. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
You get a whiff of me? Should I just... Nope, so I just silence
Make
this out.
turns for 0 knots, maneuvering I.
Have him lose me. Try to have him lose me. Yeah, there you go. No, I don't think he heard me. It was very close, but I think he's just doing his thing. But back to 3 knots.
Con, make turns for 3 knots, maneuvering I.
Named their unit in the group exercise something along the TMNT lines. What do you mean, just like exactly like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering I.
Con, helm, steady course.
Oh, if he starts pinging here, we're toast. How is he speeding up? Where are you going, guy? Are you doing like a roundabout? Let's come to the right. Starboard. What's he? Maybe he's returning back to his base course. He investigated that datum or whatever he wanted to check, but we gotta try and swing around here. Teenage Mutant Ninja. I remember my brother's like soccer team when he was in 4th or 5th grade or something. They wanted to be like the Blue Monkeys from the not hit film Evolution from like 2001. But I don't know why I remember this, but I remember their coach was like, nope, we're gonna be the Blue Lightning. But they're like unofficially the Blue Monkeys. Yeah, submarines are insanely quiet. Oh, we are very slowly making this turn.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Monkeys. Kids like them monkeys. They like monkeys. I think monkey's just a funny name. It's like, monkey. Bird.
Come right to 173 helm aye.
God, this Sierra too. Being annoying.
Con helm steady course.
But we got it. Alright, just keep doing this. No more of these weird random button hooks. Okay. Good. Good. Alright, we are in there. Giggity goo. Well, we can... I'm just gonna get a little further in these baffles, then we can shoot.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 8 knots.
Alright, I might as well try and get close to center line here.
Come left to 276 helm aye.
That's pretty good. Let's do it.
Con helm steady course.
Come a little bit to starboard. Don't want to hit the TWUP. Should be good.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Oh, well. At least I gave it, a course I actually wanted it to take. Been a while since we've had a snap-on launch there, but it should be good. Said fart and monkey in the same sentence and burst out laughing. That's fine. It'll be a little more acceptable if you're drinking something for some reason. Drinking something always makes me want to laugh, but that's fine. That is acceptable. I said it in a silly voice, didn't I? I mean, that's half of it. Gonna try to get within 200 yards. Nope. Times 10, 2,000. Usually I try and get in really close if there's like another boat that's gonna hear it. But if not, you can stretch it out a little further. It's gonna take a little while for them to close here.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Wire snap-on launch always sucks, especially like with the Mark 45. It's like, oh, maybe I should get rid of the wire snap-on launch.
259
It's just
helm
annoying.
aye.
Does that make any sense? I don't think so. I think it's a game thing. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna make a note of that we're gonna take out wire snap-on launch. Screw it. A dumb gimmick. It may take this torp a little longer to sink Sierra too, but it'll get it. All right, let's kick it out
Come right
wide
to
on the baffles here.
319 helm aye.
Oh, just turned on its own passive acquisition. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna get any return fire because he's not gonna hear it. I don't know if it should be able to acquire it and when he's going just 8 knots,
Sonar
but
lock
man, we will
contact.
take it.
Sierra 2.
All
last
right.
Bearing 2, 6,
And we're done
0.
here. Was that the target? Yeah, good. Sweet. Had a wire snap on a Mark 48 at launch once. Yeah, it's like a I think it's like a fixed. Even if you're within the not wire snap launch envelope, I think it's still like a 10% chance of snapping on launch. GG easy. Okay. 2 Soviet Victor class fast attacks are preparing to deploy. Oh boy. Oh, interesting. Beware the reported top speed of these boats is beyond the speed of the Mark 37. Yeah, I got them Mark 45 Freedom torpedoes. Oh, same area, huh? Okay. Preparing to deploy, so imminent. Load up the Mark 45s then. Not Mark 16s, Mark 45s. See you, and I'll be right back.